Hey all, today we are going to see the bottom navigation bar using Flutter for the Android apps development. So this is what we are going to achieve. There will be three icons button here at the bottom navigation bar. Let's learn it. Okay. So basically for your app development, you will be having a scaffold which is going to have your app bar and body. Next to that body, we are going to use the bottom navigation bar. So same class name. Okay, and inside this class we are going to use the items, which is nothing but the number of items which will be displayed inside this bar. So let me add it, bottom navigation bar item. This class we have to use it. Inside that it requires icon to display that navigation item. So let me use an icon class. Let's use the icons of web here, and maybe we can give some color to that. Let's say colors dot green. Okay, so likewise you can have a multiple elements. So let me copy this. So I'm gonna use three different icons. One is for web, SMS, and email. Three different icons. If I save it, you can see okay, there is an error that it requires a label for every icon, for every item. Okay, so let me use some label. Okay, let me type that as web. Similarly, this is for SMS, and this is for email. Now it has updated, all are green color. Let me modify it to different colors. As you can see, now those changes are reflected here. Now how we are going to handle this, the pressed event when you are going to click that, right? So these are all the list of items of the navigation bar. So you need to just come out of this array. Okay, this is going to be a part of navigation bar attribute. So next to that item we have to use on tap. Okay, so basically you are going to get a value which is nothing but index. Okay, let's assume that whatever the first item you have is the 0th index, first index, second index. So inside this on tab you can write a if block. If index equal to 0, we are going to trigger that action. So let me just put a log to showcase what the implementation is. So similarly, I'm gonna use for others. If you are going to change the index to 1 and 2, which means index 1 is nothing but SMS, index 2 is nothing but email. Okay, so let me open the debug console here. Okay, so now you see those changes are made here. So if I'm going to click web, as you can see, web is reflected here, SMS and email. So you can clearly see the log details, and you can have another widget which can be triggered from here. Let it be another class which you want to make an operation. So that navigation details we can put it inside here. But suppose if you are not interested to have a separate on tab, you want to have customized buttons here, there is another way. Instead of using bottom navigation bar, we can use bottom app bar. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay, I have another class here. okay, which deals with the bottom nav bar. So let's see how we are going to design that. Okay, so again, the scaffold is going to have your app bar and body. In bottom navigation bar, instead of using bottom navigation bar, we are going to use bottom app bar. So that is going to have only one child element. So we will be using the row element to have a multiple attributes there, and row will have multiple childs. Okay, so inside that you can use icon button or whatever the widget. So let's say on pressed event. Okay, and inside that you are going to write your customized action, because you don't need to pass any index value or if condition here. It can be very easily straightforward thing. Icon start web. Okay, and let me add a constant here. So you can see I have one icon here. Let me quickly add multiple icons here inside the child element. Okay, similarly I'm gonna choose SMS, I'm gonna choose email. As you can see, all these three icons appear here. So let's do the alignment. I'm gonna use space evenly or space between. As you can see, these three icons has appeared here. Inside this you can straight away write the logic. Okay, this is web, right? So similarly we'll have this is SMS and this is email. So same case, you can have your own customized widget here. Now you see, if I'm going to click this, you can see web is selected, SMS is selected, email is selected. So the main difference between these two, the bottom app bar has you can have your own customized widget here, and you are going to use the on pressed event of that widget. But in case of a bottom navigation bar, you have to use the separate on tap, and the similar case like adding up the colors you can do here also as well. Okay, like in icons, maybe let's some color, because that is going to be a part of icon class. So if I'm going to make changes, so similarly you can do that. The main difference is this is very smaller bottom app bar when it compares to navigation bar. You see this is a bigger space, so user will have a more detail. The label also is very clear here. In app bar you need to define the label again by defining another child element. So bottom app bar is small compared to bottom navigation bar. So likewise you can write the code for the bottom app bar. So in the in the description section, I'm gonna leave a link for the sample code if you want it for your reference. Thank you. That's all. Bye bye.